Hello guys, how are you? I hope all of you must be very fine, even though the time is not suitable for all of you from the point of view of study, because all of you are once again living under the pandemic and again under the influence of biting cold for the last few days. So all of you must not be very much comfortable. But there are the few things which I am going to highlight today for all of you, which can help you to gain the better control over your study. First of all, I would suggest you should draw up a beautiful plan for the next few days where you can concentrate on your study with your planned efforts, systematic efforts, and honest efforts. Of course, every day may not be suitable for you, every time may not be conducive to your temperament, but even then, most of the things happen in the life. Our study also remains a continuous part of that journey. Of course, most of the things are happening in this world, except that of the study of the students, which remains affected because of the pandemic. But we have to think about our own position, our own ideas, our own attitude, without allowing all these external factors to become so dominant and influential over us. So, guys, I would try to recommend some of the things which you might do during the interim period so that you can have better edge over your tempo of study, and that can definitely help you to achieve better aspects of life. First of all, I want to tell you that make a short-term plan for the next 15 days, for the 1 month, and try to decide which is your priority. If you decide that which priority is important for you, then you can go behind this with your dedicated efforts by taking benefits from your books, from your teachers, from different sources which you have at your disposal wherever you are living. That doesn't matter, because in the age of internet now lots of things have been possible and we can do lots of things even staying at our home. The most important thing is that our enthusiasm and our attitude towards our study. If we remain focused on our study, there is no question of being affected by the external factors and other things which can hamper the growth of your study and the growth of uh, your own progress in the field of study. So I must tell dear friends and dear students that the things which are happening all around you may not be completely stopped by all of you. So it is the time to better be associated with your own courses of actions instead of being affected so much with the external things. I know most of you have already taken vaccines, because most of you fall within that age group, and I hopefully within very few days you would be very comfortable with the challenges of the pandemic which is passing through all of us. And even then, I hope you must continue with your study by remaining focused on the agenda which you have set up for yourself. Okay, so whatever goal you have chosen, you must go ahead with that dream, because the things don't stop completely because of the some of the unknown things which happen in front of us. And over the years, over the months, we have learned how to fight against the disease, against the pandemic or epidemic. Similarly, we would overcome all these things. So the third wave is not as much killer as it used to be in media or in some other sources. But after all, we have to be cautious, we have to be careful about our health, because our health is our priority. If we have good health, then we have good study too. So that's the reason students, I tell and suggest all of you to go for the vaccination. And even if you are remaining, take your vaccination and then be ready for the study and the future courses of your action. But in the meantime, you must not give up your confidence, your faith in your ability, in your determination to excel in the field of competitions, whatever the things which you have chosen. Okay, so I must tell guys, remain focused on your priorities of life and go for it with as much honesty as possible without having imaginative fears or those fears which may be somewhat realistic and somewhat maybe based on our fear, psychosis, and imagination. So we must abandon all those phobias and rather must focus on our study, whatever the sources we are enjoying. We must try to make the best usage of these resources for making our study on the top priority of our life, because I always believe that no democracy can better function in the absence of education, because education is the backbone of every society, of every country. There might be some areas of the differences, but as a teacher, I have seen over the 25 years how my students have excelled in different aspects of the life, in different roles, and they are still giving their best to the society, to the country, and to their families just because they dreamed of what they wanted to achieve and they achieved, and now they are making the best of their commitment and services to their country. So guys, bye bye, take care. Okay, thank you.